潰すぜ。何もかも。Select stage. Get ready for a battle of titans! Round 1. Ready? Go! Won't give up that easy. Burn to fight. Ready? Go! Ms. Round 3. Ready? Go! Takes a round. Reach for the top. Ready? Go! What a great fight! Mad respect to the winner! Winner!
今日のラッキーカラーサンドイッチだ。
Round 1. Ready? Go! Player 1 takes an early lead.
ち一族か。てめえは必要ねえ。
Round one. Ready? Go! An exciting bout from round one. Now or never. Ready? Go! What? Player 2 wastes no time evening the score. Round 3. Ready? Go! Player 2 has victory in their sights. Round 4. Ready? Go! Neither side is giving an inch. Final round. Ready? Go! What a stellar fight! These two know how to rumble. Winner!
随分と手こずらせやがって。
Round 1. Ready? Go! Player 2 won't give up that easy.
Hello, what's up? How's it going?
Ready? Go! What?
No, I don't think KOF is gonna die.
They absolutely
I mean, because
thrashed
if you
their
go
opponent
by
in
the
that match.
numbers, technically, it's already dead. So it has a hardcore community that will always be playing it, so it doesn't really matter if anything releases. Plus, I'm pretty sure that SNK is gonna fuck up City of the Wolves so bad. So people who like KOF are gonna play KOF. And they already are.
Round one. Ready? Go!
I don't know. We'll have to see when it releases. It's a different game altogether, so I don't think that they're very comparable. We'll have to see. But I think 15 is like a better fighting game than anything that has released in 10 years.
Will we see a comeback? Now or never. Ready? Go!
Yeah, I don't think Street Fighter 6. I don't like Street Fighter 6 at all.
Just the start.
I think it's shit.
Worldwide legend.
The way it is right now, at least. So I don't know. I don't think there's anything that has been released in the past 10 years that's as good as 15. Street Fighter 5 was shit until the end. I don't know what else there is. Like, what other fighting games have released? Grand Blue? Melty Blood? I don't know.
Round one. Ready? Go!
Yeah, Yamazaki's pretty slow. What you're seeing basically are oh damn, stance cancels. Hello, thanks for the follow. What's up? So yeah, I don't know how Ed moves, but basically Yamazaki is all about big buttons. I don't know about hardest, but it's pretty difficult. It's easy to start, I think. People are intimidated by the 3-character limit. Like, you have to run 3 characters still into play. But overall, the characters are pretty simple. Like, it's not like a regular 2D where the characters are extremely complicated as such. They follow a very basic formula. Like, the game is very system-oriented, so you can do just 1, 2, 3 combos. It's usually going to be a normal, into a special, into another special, or a super. And you can use that formula to play a lot of characters.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
So basically you're playing the actual game itself with the system mechanics. You're not actually playing the character. The character is like an extra nice something that has specific properties. It's pretty forgiving. Like, every game that has come out within the past 10 years has an input buffer of at least 3 frames.
Ready? Go!
So what an input buffer means is that your moves have to be within 3 frames instead of 1, which was like in the old games. So it's pretty forgiving, and the execution is not very difficult whatsoever. I've been playing for about 2,000 hours. It's my first KOF
What
as
a
well.
stellar fight! These two know how to rumble. Winner!
Yeah, it's nothing like Street Fighter 4. In Street Fighter 4, you could not play certain characters if you didn't know how to do one-frame links, or Plink, or Select OS. Or Plink with OS, actually. With Select. In this game, there's a 3-frame input buffer. Like, it's quite easy. Like, you get a lot of opportunities to do things.
Ready?
And you can also hold the buttons. It's a really, really good game. It's such an old school game. In that it's made with old school principles of it rewarding your time without making it easy. But yeah, no relation to Street Fighter 4. The inputs are a lot easier. Yeah, Yamazaki is DLC.
Reach for the top. Ready? Go!
No, the difficulty in KOF is when it comes to understanding the system mechanics and using them effectively. Having so many jumps, as well as dealing with some of the something like jumping CDs, which are like plus 20 on block, it can be very difficult for a new player to get into. But if you do understand it, if you actually invest some time, it's actually quite an easy game until you reach a very high level.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Well, I shouldn't say quite easy, I should say more like it's not extremely hard. So once you get used to it, it's a very, very nice game.
Now or never. Ready? Go! Both point characters are knocked out. Round 3. Ready? Go! Player 1 has victory in their sights. Round 4. Ready? Go! Who is going to take the win? Final round. Ready?
So yeah, it can be very intimidating for new players because they have to deal with all of these things. 3 characters, all of the game's mechanics, which can be very daunting. But if you actually push through that, the game is extremely rewarding in any sort of research, training, practice, or progress that you make. The downside, of course, is that you have to actually look for games in Discords.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
So if you just want something to just play, like you just plug in and play, something like Street Fighter 6 would be much better because you don't have to like go through extensive research to actually get games.
Burn to fight. Ready? Go!
If you can't run SF6, there are potato mods that basically lower the game's graphics to really bad levels, which make most PCs able to run them. Fuck, I did it.
If you want to know how to win, this is the person to ask.
Yeah, KOF is basically the time that the game that you invest a lot of time into. If you don't want to bother with looking for games in Discord and spending a lot of time labbing, then maybe something like more accessible, like those games, are more of your type. It is a very like niche game, even within the fighting game genre.
Ready? Go! An exciting bout from round one. Round two. Ready? Go! Player one takes another round.
All the characters besides Yamazaki are base game characters.
Now or never. Ready? Go!
I did it. When it comes to DLC for this game, most, like 90% of the top tiers are in the base game. Like a lot of the DLC are basically low or mid tier, but there are some DLC characters that are high tier. But they're very rare. Like there's just two top tier characters that are DLC. The rest are just in the base game.
Ready? Go!
Yeah, out of my team, actually two characters. Yamazaki is from the Southtown DLC, and Orochi Yashiro is from the Awakened Orochi DLC.
Ready, go!
Yeah, he's like this old, like, dojo buster archetype from the 90s. I don't know, like an eccentric, like, Yakuza shit. He's like, fuck this shit.
Final round. Ready, go! What a...
Hold on, let me show you some things.
Registration.
Let me show you the combo structure of this game, basically.
Select member. Witness the dawning of a new era of...
Yeah, Team Southtown is basically
Are you right?
Geese, Yamazaki, and Billy Kane, who, by the way, is in the new game as well. Both Geese and Billy Kane are in the new City of the Wolves, but Yamazaki isn't for some reason. Even though he's a super cool character. Okay, so the basic combo structure for pretty much every single character in the game is normals into specials into a special ender. This is the same with every character in the game. So if you know this, then you can pick up any character, find whatever special they combo from their lights, and just do it. At the same time, most characters, what they have is they can connect lights into heavies, like this. Yeah, basically use a normal to get to your comboable special, and then you finish up with another special. You can simplify it just like that. Even if you don't want to do any like optimal combos, you can just bring it down to that level. Normals into hit confirm into specials, and with another special. It's that simple. Like with Geese, jab, jab, into Rekka, you can hit confirm into super. And it's like that for basically every single character in the game. If you want to do the basics, it's a very easy game. Oh god, give me this. Let me just ban the bot. Now, the problem with most players, why they think the game is hard, and it is hard because of this, is all the jumping. Like, you have regular jumps, you have hops, you have hyper hops, which all go a different distance. Like, hyper hop goes to this, short hop goes to this, jump goes to this, hyper jump goes a little bit further. And that is like an execution hurdle at the beginning. Like if a new player picks up this game, the first complaint when it comes to execution is I can't do hops. Because hops have to be within 4 frames. Like if you look at the input meter on the left, it has to be within 4 frames. However, if you put in time, this will not be hard. This is just something that you have to get used to. It looks very hard, but if you put enough time, it's gonna be like second nature. Yeah, I'm playing with a gamepad myself. Even easier for a gamepad. If you want to be able to hop, for example, consistently, at the beginning, what I did, because this is my first KOF game ever, what I did is you go up forward and then you hold down. If you just do this input fast enough, it will basically be a hop. So you can like cheat it out, quote unquote, that way. And that's the way it will happen. Now, when you actually like put in like 100 hours or so in it, you won't need to hold down back during the jumps. Like it will just be natural for your hands to do that small input. These combos, by the way, are the easiest thing ever. All of these. When it comes to actually dumping meter, which is something that you see in KOF a lot, they use what's called a quick max, which is where you do something like this. Now this might seem hard, but you're basically doing super into super. So, at the end. So what this game does is actually it gives you an even larger input window because you can hold buttons in this game. If you hold a button and then you release it, it will count as another button as well. Yeah. When it comes to the community, I would say that it depends on where you live. The worst place to live for this game would probably be Europe, but even then, you can find games quite easily. Like right now in Europe, we have at least like 20 people just pinging every day. So you can find a game anytime you want. When it comes to America, South America is obsessed with this game. Mexico, etc. They live and breathe this game, so you will never have troubles finding any games whatsoever there, even after City of the Wolves releases. In Asia, like it's the Golden Lands, basically. Like in Asia, everybody plays KOF. From Russia, there are Russian players that play this game. There are a bunch of Russian players actually. Russia might be a little bit difficult. It's like the one place where it depends on where you are, because if you are from, like, I guess the left part, you can connect better to Europe. If you're on the right part, I guess you can connect better to America. I don't know. So yeah, if you see it on sale, I don't know how much it is currently, the game, but it's worth it. Oh, in the middle, yeah, you're gonna have to find Russian players. Although I think there are a bunch of countries that have good connections to Russia, so you may be able to play with a lot of people anyway. But yeah, it is a little bit of a problem when it comes to Europe, being able to find competition. Especially new players. There are a bunch of new players though, because there's a lot of people that are trying out KOF because of City of the Wolves. So there are like 4, 5 new players currently in Europe just looking for games, and they're learning the game. So yeah, if you feel like playing like a deep fighting game that's like a fighting game made with old principles where it rewards you for everything you do, nothing is like babified. There's no simple inputs or anything like that, but it's not also difficult in the inputs. Like, it's very basic. It respects you, it respects the time that you want to put in, and the more time you put in, the more rewarding it gets. But it is a game where you're gonna have to like put in like 50, 100 hours just to get the basics down. So if you're not looking for that sort of commitment and you don't want to deal with Discord, I would say maybe Street Fighter 6 is better. Or any other modern fighting game. The other modern fighting games have gone more towards general gameplay, like attracting the most mainstream audience, and you can go and play them ASAP. Like, you just log in, you queue for a match, you got a match. There it is. In this game, you need to put a little bit of work to get the matches. It's I would say it's more rewarding, but it requires a lot more work. If you don't want to do that, if you just want to log in and play, nah. I don't like SNK as a company. This game is extremely good. This game is like the best fighting game in the last 10 years, but SNK as a company is absolutely horrible. Let me show you like a couple things. The matchmaking was broken at the beginning of the game. The online was broken for 2 years. The DLC characters, each of them is like $5. No, €6. €6. Like, this character is €6, €6, €6. Wait, no. Is it 4 or 5? Either way, if you want to buy the DLC, like for the DLC I've bought, I've basically given like €40 for every character I've bought, when the game costs 60. In my opinion, that's unacceptable. Like the old teams here, like Team Southtown, this cost like $10, if I recall correctly. But these characters individually are like 5. Yeah, SNK is a horrible company. Like a really, really bad company. They make amazing games, but then they kill their amazing games. Because they release with issues, even though the gameplay is perfect, they have online issues that they almost never fix, or they fix a year later. They basically try to keep sucking money off of you. Yeah, they were great back then. I don't doubt it. But nowadays, I don't know, man. Nowadays, like, this game could have been so... This game could have been huge, but they killed it. They just didn't fix the online, they didn't fix the matchmaking. They kept delaying, and then all publicity just disappeared. It looks like they're going to do the same with City of the Wolves, because I've heard the online is not good for that game. Even with the beta. Hopefully that is fixed. I'm hoping. Because this is their like last chance to make an impact. With the Street Fighter 6 collaboration as well. I hope. I really hope. But they're basically like an old Japanese company that is stuck in its ways. It doesn't give a shit about anyone outside of Japan. If it works in Japan, then it works in the whole world, is what they think. And they don't care about marketing. They don't care about supporting a game. Even though the game is good, they just don't care. Which really sucks. Thanks a lot, man. I usually upload the VODs from games there. You can go through a lot of matches if you want and see if you like the game. There's also a lot of channels that upload KOF footage. Mainly because they want to be City of the Wolves YouTube channels. So they're just getting into SNK games. So if you like that, check that out. Check out like top players playing with each other. A lot of top players do random because they're so good at the game, and a lot of time has passed as well. So you get to see like what every character does pretty much at the hands of a top player. So check those out as well. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat. Thank you guys for watching. Adios.